3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Watch the curl. Watch the exit. Check. Fresno. Leo.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
Next to score, Giants 7, Blues 0. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
That QB's trash. Let's go.
On the ground with Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal. Oh, good move. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
I got one. Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Hey. We got 3.
On 2nd down, Love. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position. That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Look, squeeze. Let's go.
It's Barkley on the counter. He'll have a 1st down and more past the 20. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, 93 yards. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points. And oh, it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 40, 30, 10, 5, and he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmaker.
And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. Dexter Lawrence. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
One. Max 50. Watch the screen. One. Watch the screen. Hatch it. Bravo. Tighten up. Undercrush.
And that'll set him back 5.
Check. Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. We got three, fellas. We got 3. Fire's the mic. Oh, you got deep? Check 26. Check. One. Under 10.
Mariota now on second down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
One. Why? Who? Let's go, hey. Well, Mike 34. I got him.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4th. Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the second time.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Watch the slat. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Whip. There. Now.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And able to find a little space. He gets us up over the 15 to the 16. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 16-yard line.
Ready? 90, Wolf. 58, the Mike. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Check safety. No.
On second down, here's Barkley. They'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22. Getting the sense Charles are going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
They're scared. Check. Watch switch. Check three. Get it.
They'll try to run through with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. Now after the play, oh man, it's Barkley who appears to be shaken up. He's down. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down.
58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Watch the slant. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
Go.
They'll run with Barkley. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
First down, Giants.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Deuce. Shoot. Pick the edge. Come. Check.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Danny. Check 9. Check.
Throwing Jones. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now 3rd down.
Landon Collins on the coverage.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
54. Mike 54. Hey, keep it up.
Now Jones. Got a man, Slayton. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
I'm ready.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, zoom. Flare. Kill.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down near the 47.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Go 50 inches to Mike. Nice, sweetheart. Check. Lucky. Go.
Go. On the draw, this is Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Hey, lock it. Lee Griffin.
Jones from the downhill throw. Going up top. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively. But instead it just brings up 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. Not good at all. Punted just 24 yards there. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were looking for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down. How big.
Through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, Chicago. Bryce Love, his 19th touchdown now on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is down to 4.
Next to score, Giants 13, Blues 9.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D.
The Giants take over.
Let's go,
1st
baby.
and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're 1st place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. On 2nd and 9, Jones. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards, good for a Giant 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The toss out to Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
Let's go. 50, plant. Check Mike, 54. X3, 218, chopper. Show it up, show it up. Joker, 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 joker. Get it.
On second down, Barkley. Now Barkley stripped of the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
One.
On first down, here's Love. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Mike, 180. Watch the run. Watch out. Slam. I got him, back to mine. I got him. Three. Watch twist. One. He's tracking. Crash.
On second down now, it's Love.
Go.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Well, earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to defend him. I think you used the term bottle him up at different levels. They've struggled to do that.
They certainly have, because when you see them approach, in order to bottle them up at different levels, that front line's got to take care of business. Otherwise, he starts to sift through.
First down marker at the 31. It's third down.
Come on, QB, come on. Motion. Reset. Hey, no, look, we got Mike 50, huh? Think you gonna get this, boy?
On third down, here's Love.
You think you gonna get this?
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on third and medium. Proved to be the right call. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Set. 180. Let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's go.
Reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
He'll run with Love. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Bryce Love with touchdown number 20 on the year. And his guys have taken the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We're going to see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. turning it over. The other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
58, boy, 58, 58, Mike. Hey, here I come, here I come, here I come.
2nd down and inches. Catch made by Slayton. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. The pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction. So now what can they do on 3rd?
Matchbox, lights. Switch. Check nickel. Go.
Here's Jones, operating from the gun. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Ready.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Jones, off the play fake. He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Ready.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Look at me. Go. Ready.
From the gun, Jones. And it's incomplete. It's a dangerous pass. That's what it was. And it brings up 2nd down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Boston Scott, his first carry. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run with Scott. And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. Boston Scott, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Blues 16. Bradley Pinion steps to kickoff.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
Well, in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, watch this, watch this. Go. Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Matthews. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Matthews. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. Gets fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mariota slings this deep from the into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Julian Love picks it, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Barkley. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
At the 43-yard line.
Ready. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Protein spill. Watch the twist, watch the twist. Shift, watch the shift. Slam. Check, crunch. Now.
Jones now, off play action. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you, the defensive side of the ball gets super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this 3rd quarter.
Outlaw. It's our field. It's our field. Hey, Charlie. Hey, Sam off. 25. Check 25. You're out. Hey,
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And Ingram hauls it in. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
On third down, it's very simple. Make sure you get beyond the sticks, make the catch, pick up the first down. But in this case, he turned it into bonus time and was off to the races for a monster play.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Scott. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. They go again with Scott. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
First down, Giants.
Set, ready? 60 Pittsburgh. Blue down. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
On first down, Barkley. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Get in the weight room. Bang. 80 weapons. Hey, Haywood. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
2nd and 1. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Let's get it.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Staying on the ground. It's 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. This is Matthews. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 41-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. You got 3. 3 down. 3 down.
They'll try to throw now. Mariota. And he fires one that's intercepted. picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Go!
They'll run on first down. Barkley. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Watch the run. Watch the run. It's south, baby. That's baby south. Big Ed. Shit. Out. Check the back.
Hey. Ready.
They'll run it with Madison. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Yeah.
Rush in.
Hey, Alpha.
Alert 3.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
50.
Hey, orbit.
50 seconds to Mike.
Look, squeeze.
Hatchet.
Go.
Back to throw. Jones. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Under 10. 10. He's coming. Double up.
3.
On 2nd down, it's Love. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
3rd and long here for Mariota. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Jabril Peppers, the former first-round pick, there on the coverage.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Here's Tressway now, standing just outside his own goal line. Here comes Peppers. A great return there of 22 yards. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10.
At their own 46-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Fair.
Switch. Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Scott. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
Set up. 10 Lobo.
54 Mike. Squeeze, double. Deuce. Shoot.
Snap.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Now this is fielded in the end zone. 12 yards on the return that time. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Look at me. Zipper. Bravo!
Fires the mic. You can't block me. You can't block
me.
Looking to throw. They're going to find his running back. It's complete. Decent start to the drive there. Of course, they need the touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal.
Yeah, those guys are into it. How about the guys on the sidelines? You see the coaches signaling, all the personnel groups up on the sideline, ready to go in and out of the game. They've got to condense their time now in order to try and get back into it.
On 2nd down now, Matthews. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I think I like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Ready.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Anybody's coming. Watch him. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Kill.
Hard.
Dude. They'll drop the throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
On second down, Matthews. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty.
Watch the boot. Watch the boot. Swing.
On the carry, it's Love. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. Third and long.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The offense on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be third and forever. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Love again. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. Now we've got a giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll check on his status when we get back. Here's Tressway now. He's been terrific so far. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. They're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
That's track. You go tight. You got tight. Go.
On first down, Scott. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
No.
On second down there, Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's third down.
Down. 18 Gator.
I got you. Pop. Save. Showing it.
Go.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. The pickup there, 5 yards.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Check 49,
They'll run on first down. Barkley. And not a whole lot to speak of there, so bring him down shy of the 20. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Go! 8-3.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it was their defense that really made the stand.